Yeah, back to the video here. We've sketched the overall shape and added relations. Now it's time to add dimensions. So think now, how long is this here? So it's 75 plus 20 plus 10, radius 25. So what is the overall width of it? It is 130. So I use Smart Dimension to activate the command to put in measurements, and I typed in 130 there. In fairness, I should have done the 20 first here, small dimensions first, as much as possible. So I click that there, 20, and now I want to add in this dimension here, 20. I want to add that one in. So I'm going to go Smart Dimension, this point here, move my mouse up like this. When it's straight across, sometimes they can be finicky. See the way they're slotting around there? If you get it slowly on the one you want, you can right click to lock it onto the option you want and press 20 there. Now we're going to go to make it 3D. So the simplest way of making a sketch 3D is, can you remember? Features, extruded boss base, and now our sketch has to go the other way. So we tick the arrow that way to send it to the other way. And what distance will we go? So think now, the answer is located in here. So it's distance 50, and the merge result has to be turned on. So click OK. Now we can tick down here, division. So if you click that and press F2, you can rename it division. Excuse me. And save your work. Now we're going to put in the ashtray. Okay, so if you look at the distance between, we can put in the ashtray now. So the distance between is 10, and the radius of the ashtray is poorly laid out, but it's going to be symmetrical to that 10 there, because you can see it there. So this one here is going to be a radius 15. In fairness, it should be better done there. It should be better. So I click this face, I press Control and 8 so I can look straight down it. I select Sketch, and think now to yourself, what are the correct steps in sketching? What are the correct steps? The correct steps are to draw in the overall shape, add relations, and then add dimensions. So I'm going to select the center line, okay, and I'm going to draw a line across. And then I'm going to select the center point arc, so that's why I wanted a center point. Now, if I scroll on the orange dot, I am adding in a relation automatically. So I click the mouse there, I select a center point arc. Once you start in the yellow dot, you're starting in the middle, so that means you have already added in your relation. And you click your dot there, you click once it goes orange, and see the way the coincidence land up here? They're your relations. Those two dots are in line with each other, and this little box here, coincident, means the center point is on the center of the line. So you have to select line tool now and join that there together. Now we have to get a start radius. So Smart Dimension, radius 15, and then the sketch will go, all right, still go blue. We have to give this a dimension here. So the center line to the edge, and that's 10. And now you notice the sketch has gone black. So a black sketch means it's fully defined. It cannot be moved. Now, one way of removing material is to go features, extruded cut, and think now what the depth is going to be. The depth is going to be 5. And click OK. And rename that. That's the ashtray. Now we're going to draw in the radio. All right. So with the radio touch screen. So if I look here, this is what I'm going to focus on. And you notice it's 20 up vertically from there. It's not 20 along there. It's not 20 along there. And it's in line with that there. So I cannot, I cannot click this face and go sketch, line, and go 20 up here. That's not correct. That's not correct. You can't do that. I need to go over here to do it, because look, if I click, if I exit the sketch there, and if I go smart dimension, and I go reference dimension, and I click this point, and click that point, and I might even get, the computer can't do it. Oh, we got something there. The 20 that way is not how the 20 should be here. So you guys, I'm sure, don't get that. So I'll turn it off there. Click Control 8. Okay, and I'm just doing, you don't have to do this here. I'm just doing it, as a reference. So I'll put a point there. And I go Smart Dimension, click the point, click this line here, and look, 19.2. It's not the same. You can't do it. You can't do it that way. Now you're probably thinking there, well, that's not in line. I'll change it here now. So I'll do it again. See, 19.4 and then 20. They're not the same. So we got to do the sketch this side. See, you don't have to do that now. What I just done. So I'm just going to delete that myself. Now I'm going to press Control and 8. And I'm going to select sketch. I'm going to select the point tool. Got to wait for this line to go orange. Click the dot. And then I'm going to go wait for that to go orange as well. And click the dot. Now, all I need is relations here. So I'm going to click the dot here. Hold down Control. Select that point there and make horizontal. And the dot has gone black. That dot can't be moved. Right? That dot is fully defined. It knows the dot has to be on this orange line, and it knows it has to be in line with that dot there, horizontally in line, so it cannot be moved. Now I'm going to go Smart Dimension, click this dot, click the point, move my mouse over to the right, and I can right click just to make sure it doesn't change the number. Once the dimension has to be standing vertically at 20 to be able to change it. You can't go, like, you can't do 20 that way. 20 that way is not the same as 20 this way. So you don't type in 20 there. The dimension has to be viewed like that, where the dimension line is vertical. And I can exit the sketch there. Okay, so that's done there. And I'm just going to rename that sketch. Click it, press F2, reference, sketch. Now, I'm going to move over here, click this face, Control 8, and I'm going to select sketch and a center line. If the computer brings up a yellow box there saying select a plane or face in which to sketch on, or an entity which to use for an existing sketch, it's telling you to click that face there. That's what it's telling you. Now we select our center line, so just the drop down arrow underline. We draw a line across from here. Okay, it goes black because it doesn't need any information. And a line across from here. And see the way it says fully defined. Now I'm going to start a new video. Okay, so cheers, thank you, bye bye.